Kia ora everyone, I'm Bryce, and I'm here. That's not my intro. First video! Wow. Hello, I'm Bryce, and I'm trying to actually do YouTube, which is fun. It's been a long time coming. I've been trying to start making videos for this for 5 years. Basically, life got in the way, and my own health sort of descending into the pits of hell. Yeah, my plan has always been D&D minis, Warhammer minis, stuff like that, tabletop gaming minis, to produce videos around painting those and stuff. This isn't one of those videos, and it's not only gonna be me talking. So, this is a video about what I've been able to make lately. This isn't about any tabletop minis and painting them or anything like that. I will be making content around that, but I'm very out of practice. Until recently, I couldn't do creative things. That was for a whole bunch of reasons. Basically, whenever I was trying to be creative, I would get, like, sort of brain fog going. It was really irritating. I would, like, try to force my way through it. Super unhelpful, would not recommend. I would just, like, fully start to dissociate. But, thankfully, I've been able to take a lot of time, a lot of counseling and stuff, and I've gotten to a point where I can see myself more clearly in my mind's eye now. And because of that, I can engage with creativity. And so I have used this power for evil. Where do I begin? I have found I like making very ugly things. It's super fun for me. So, what I've made is I actually made Vecna's hand. I love this thing. The base tone, the purple under the decaying skin, or the mummified flesh, I should say, the fake blood. It's literally just a blood effects paint from Vallejo, and it's so good. Oh, it's so good. If you are ever using, like, an effects paint, make sure you apply it after you apply the varnish, I gotta say, because I have made the mistake a couple of times to apply, like, blood effect, or one of my favorites, their vomit effects paint, and then I've, like, spray varnished to protect all of the paint and stuff. And, like, yeah, it does protect it, but also it mattifies it. YouTube, this is a prop. This is fake, okay? Don't stress yourself. I literally just put rings from my jewelry drawer onto this guy because they didn't fit me anymore. I gave him some nice long nails that I got from the dollar store. He has Warbler bone sticking out the bottom of him. For those who don't know, Warbler is a thermoplastic. It's heat activated, and it sets hard. So yeah, the rest of him this is a tinfoil base wrapped in duct tape. I sort of bulked up parts like the knuckles with some, I don't have any right here, but foam clay that I used when I was doing cosplay stuff. And one of my absolute favorite parts of this is the vein on the back of the hand here. That is literally just wire under one layer of tape. And then I applied kind of like a mache on it. I lathered the whole thing in Mod Podge, and like a PVA glue, and then I applied very thin tissue paper to it, and then I just layered, and it produced this really nice mummified skin texture. It's so cool. I love this thing so much. I made this. This was the second thing that I made recently. I was kind of like, why not have some cool stuff for the shelf around where I want to be running my next D&D campaign, you know? And I figured one of the most iconic items in Dungeons & Dragons, even though I do not stick to pre-written modules or, like, source material at all, I do like Vecna. I've been humming and hawing about how to, like, rejig Vecna, because I like kind of playing around with it. I've seen a lot of people discussing, and I've had quite a few people talk to me about, like, oh, you should make Strahd a woman. I don't, I'm making Strahd an incel, and I'm keeping him that way, because that's funny. And also, I feel like I can lean into some good critiques. I feel like that's a good way to run Strahd. I'm thinking I might make Vecna a woman. Maybe. We'll see. But that led me to making this. It's the monkey paw from Phasmophobia, made through the exact same methods as how I made Vecna's hand. I'm super happy with this. Even has his little tag that says, monkey's paw, I wish the ghost would do something. Because apparently, that's on the actual, like, item model. I think that I kind of nailed the like, scale of this. I think I nailed the pose of the hand as well. It's so good. This one's been a long time coming, because I love playing Phasmophobia. I like Delicious in Dungeon. I like Dungeon Meshi. I love everything about it so much. And Kmart were selling ceramic pumpkins this Halloween. So I bought 2, and I bought some air-dried clay, and I sculpted them terrible, horrible little faces. This guy looks so angry at all times, and this guy just looks like completely derealized. I love them. My flatmate and I painted these up, and they're so funny. I have my Marcel and my Izutsumi figures on the shelf over there, and I wanted something to put beside them, so yeah, I sculpted these up, and they're awful, and I love them. I also made a tiny little walking mushroom. He is, like, the wrong shape, technically, for what he's meant to be, but he's close enough that I'm happy with him. Doing a lot of talking right now. Oh boy. So, Little Nightmares. I absolutely love Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares 3. I got thoughts on that. That's for another video. Is it? I don't know. I made this little gnome, and you will realize that he has a little pose going on here, and it does look a little bit awkward, but I made him cheese. Cheese was a very recent creation of mine. The very first thing that I made this little man was sausage. I made him a sausage, and it is unironically like the greatest thing that I've ever created. So he is, again, wire and tinfoil base, duct tape, and then foam clay. His hands are actually warbler. His little plinth here is actually a coaster. Not to put my dear little gnome aside or anything, but the sausage. Doesn't that look sausagey? So how I made this was I literally just, like, shaped tinfoil into, like, a cylindrical shape, and then I put foam clay around it, and then I just put it in saran wrap, and then I twisted the ends to make it give that, like, end of a sausage look, and it worked perfectly. And then I took it out of the saran wrap and then curved it so that it had its nice little curvy shape, like the actual in-game sausage that the little Nomi guys can chuck you in the first game. Unironically, it's kind of one of the greatest things that I've ever made. I can't help but look at this and realize that I'm 26. I picked up a pencil when I was like 2.5. This is like 23, 24 years of experience, of honing skills, of learning, of accumulating knowledge, so that I can make this sausage for this gnome to hold. And that is truly absurd, but it does fill me with a sense of, like, accomplishment that I can make things objectively so stupid, because not only do I have the skills, I also have free will. I also need to make him a fish head. So, I am scared to make that, but I know that I can do it. This is an old piece that I just wanted to show off, because I don't think that I really did. So, I actually made a messenger from Bloodborne. He's made of Warbler, and he is disgusting, and I love him. He is my son. I want to make a full-sized messenger at some point, which I think they're like maybe 1.5 feet tall, so that's certainly going to be interesting, but I do have plans to do that. But yeah, look at him. Oh, hey, I forgot. I do have this as well. This is actually my most recent creation. He's got texture, and he's got a lovely, like, red-purple undertone going to a lot of his flesh. This is literally just, like, a slightly deep picture frame that I didn't have anything to put in, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sculpt a face into this, similar to the cursed book that you find in that basement, with the mirror guarding it in Baldur's Gate 3. I'm very happy with the final result of this, because I was really trying to look to that book for the, like, color tones and stuff at the front of it. I keep making ugly things for my apartment. I think one of the nicest things that I've made for the apartment is I actually fixed Kane and Pomni into a, like, display frame on my wall there. They're little, like, 4-inch figures of Kane and Pomni. I also have Kinger. He's flocked. He's flocked. He has, like, fluffy texture on his blanket. Look at me hold him like this. I love Kinger. I love him. He just a dad. Actually, I don't know if there have been, like, any terrible revelations regarding Kinger lately, but I hope not. And now we get to the final thing, the first thing that I made when my creativity regained sentience. Marcus. I made Marcus. So his limbs are wooden dowel, his hands, his body, they are Warbler. He is a tinfoil base, and yeah, he do be Marcus. Now, you can probably see that Marcus here is very textured, so I do distinctly remember, I'm holding him by the grundle. He's so holdable, it's like a softball. But I distinctly remember Marcus discussing, I believe, like a skincare routine or something like that, and he says that he is not too rough, just perfectly coarse or something like that. So I left him with plenty of texture. He's like mid-word, so his mouth is a bit of a weird shape. But I made him. He's 2 feet tall! And he lives in the living room. And he pokes out from under one of the plants in there. That, like, my brain reconnected within itself after, like, a year and a half, 2 years of just not being able to create, and therefore losing touch with basically the core thing of myself. And then I went, oh yeah, cool, Marcus, boom. He's perfect. He's not perfect, but I think that adds to him the fact that he's, like, kind of off. I'm sorry, buddy. There's not a normal way to hold you.
Robert, help.
So yeah, I have been making things, which is absolutely fantastic. I have to say, it feels so good to be doing creative things again. Because I think over the past, like, 2.5 months, I've made all of these things. Aside from the Bloodborne Messenger, he was, like, a year and a half ago. Yeah, I don't know, I've managed to come back down to earth from, I'd say, losing my mind for a while. It was very rough. I might talk about that more in the future. Hopefully not. But I have a lot of plans moving forward, and I really want to make more things. I've been having such a good time making, like, these sculptures and just these ugly little things, these ugly little guys. I want to make more props for D&D. I want to make more things to commemorate the stuff that I love, you know. We'll see. For now, this is what I have been making. This is what I've made over the past little while to sort of furnish my shelves. They're looking very empty right now. And I have so many unfinished projects, and I have so many things that I've picked up working on, and so many things that I really want to get to making and finishing that you guys are going to be seeing. And sometime soon I will be, like, working my way up to properly producing content around painting miniatures again. I'm excited to go at it, but I'm also just very nervous. I know that I'm going to be very rusty. So it's a journey we can go on together. I don't know how to end this YouTube video. Do the YouTube things. Thank you guys so much for watching, though. I will be uploading again soon. I'm gonna try making a weekly thing of it. God, am I gonna regret saying that. But I'm gonna try. So, thank you once more for watching. It's honestly been a blast to just film this video. So, I'll be seeing you again soon. Ka kite alo. Until next time, I've been Bryce.